This is the London Transport Museum, showcasing transport icons and groundbreaking design. And this is the most iconic transport icon of all time, Francis Bourgeois, who is not in this museum. So I'm here to change things and get Francis into his rightful place as a transporting icon.
We're in Covent Garden and we're about to go into the museum for the first time since Ollie and I came here months ago, or snuck in months ago. £18 for a ticket, that's not ideal. I feel like I'm mugging them off by trying to sneak something in there. To be honest, they're mugging me off because they're going to end up getting at least 50 quid out of me just to film here. So, time to go scout out where we can get a picture of Francis.
And scouting out the museum beforehand is not all I've done. I've also proved as to why Francis deserves to be in this museum by jumping on a flight to a different country and proving that he's international. But for now, back to testing out the security of the museum. So, step one of the heist was realising that security would check the bags.
Right, it's really full with clothes. Yeah, I've just been staying over my girlfriend's. Yeah. Thank you.
And after that minimal check, it was clear that carrying in artwork would not be a problem. Step one, security on the door, piece of piss.
One thing I have noticed as I'm walking around now, it says literally no security at all on any floor so far. I'll see if that continues to be the case with no security.
Step two, security in the museum, light work.
I've actually found a blind spot with no cameras at all. By train, slightly different branding on the wall though. So I'm going to study that, take some pictures. I think this has to be the spot.
And when it came to security in this specific area, only one guard was surveying. They had no chance. Poor you.
Black and white photos. We go above that, picture of Francis, a bit of random text next to it. And look, no cameras. This is the blind spot. This is it. This is where Francis is going to be in the museum.
Step three, find the spot, sorted. Now to make the design that would sit on there and then head out and prove as to why Francis deserves to be in this museum.
Do you know who that person is? No. Do you know who that person is? No, no worries. Have a good day.
So this is me in sunny Stratford doing some unbiased, unofficial research for the London Transport Museum. I have two pictures in my hand. One of the icon himself, Francis Bourgeois, the TikTok train superstar, and another of Richard Treverick. Who cares? It's just the guy who invented the train, alright? I wanted to prove that Francis is more well known than the guy who made the train himself.
Do you know who that is?
No, I'm afraid not.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. Bourgeois.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, thank you. Amazing.
Right,
Have a good day. There we go. You know who that person is?
That is Francis.
Yeah, Francis. What does he do?
He's a train spotter on TikTok, isn't he?
Perfect. And do you know who that person is?
Not a clue, mate.
Not a clue.
Not a
Okay.
clue.
That's the guy who invented trains. He's more famous, yeah?
Yeah.
100%.
But don't look too smug now, Liam, because the audio of the remaining clips sound like this. So instead, I'm going to quickly talk you through the rest of the research. This person here knew Francis, but not Richard. These two recognised Richard from history class, but that was it. This guy recognised Francis as the TikTok guy. This guy knew Francis as a train spotter, and this guy thought that Richard was Van Gogh.
So the research is clear and obvious. Francis Bourgeois is more famous than Richard Treverick, who invented trains. So I hope you listen, London Transport Museum. He is a British icon. But not only that, let's get on a flight and let's prove that Francis is international. Woo-hoo-hoo. We are in Budapest and I am really hungover. But we're going to find out if Francis Bourgeois is international as well. We already know he's the best thing that's ever happened to transport and we found that out in London. But is he gone international? They must know I'm here. That's not good for the audio, is it? Do you know who this person is?
No, I don't know.
You don't know who that is. Do you know who this person is? Okay, no worries, thank you. Have a nice day. Wondering if you know who either of these people are.
I don't know who is this.
You don't know either?
Yeah.
No, okay. No worries then, that's all I need to know. Do you know who either of these people are?
No.
No?
No.
Don't recognise either of them?
No.
No, okay, that's all.
They're international?
Yeah, they are, yeah. Do you know who either of these two people are?
I don't.
No?
I know that guy.
You know this guy?
He's on TikTok and like watches trains and stuff.
That is right, that is Francis Bourgeois. He's international. Where are you guys from?
Canada.
Canada. There we go. He's international Francis Bourgeois. That's all we did.
Whoa. So just quickly dropping in to say that last year we went from 1,000 subscribers all the way to 35,000 subscribers, which is incredible. And this year, as a team, we can reach 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not part of the team yet, click on that subscribe button right now for some unreal content coming in the near future.
Right, just keep it rolling for like, because you're going to have to be subtle with filming at times.
So, the day of the reverse heist was here. I knew where the cameras were, what the security situation was like, and where Francis was going to go. It was now just down to putting all of the pieces together. So, first up was booking a time slot.
Hi, can I book a time slot for literally now, or is it a bit late?
That
Yeah.
should be okay, no problem.
And after getting our tickets, step one of the process had just got a lot easier.
For context, audio listeners only. Callum and I have just walked in. They've not checked our bags. We've already skipped through the bag. The guy was looking down at his phone. So, step one of the process was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. The guy didn't check our bags. So we've just walked straight in, basically. We've snuck into this museum an insane amount of times now. That's just becoming easy at this point. Transport Museum, thank you. Your hospitality has been incredible, but I'm afraid Francis needs to be in this museum. He is the biggest icon that has ever hit in the transport world. That's the first time I've seen a security guard on this floor, to be fair. I hope there's not one in the spot. Downstairs.
So now it was time to head to the specific room where we were going to put Francis on the wall.
Right. 2 of the stickers have been taken off, subtly. It's in here. Under my coat.
Yep, super subtle that, Liam. And just as we arrived at the spot is when the tension really started to rise.
Someone's come in.
A security guard was lurking around us. This was not making it easy. But a gap opened up, and it was time.
You good? The photo is on the wall. The photo is on the wall.
And just like that, Francis was in his rightful place on the wall with a message that reads, "Now that you've read this far, you're aware that Francis is not in the right section of this museum. The problem is that Francis is the best thing that's ever happened to transport. And yet, where is his place in this museum? We're taking a stand to get this British icon his own plaque. Hashtag Get Francis in the Transport Museum." That's right, this is the hashtag we need to spread. Use it on socials, comment below, share the video with this hashtag. You saw my research, this man deserves it.
I'm glad I stayed up late for this. This is a treat. Dick my butt.